What is going on, guys? It is Exotic back with another video, and this one is on my 20-gallon indoor mini pond. So without further ado, let's get into this. So running this whole pond are two different kinds of filters. One is the 40-gallon sponge filter, which I highly recommend if you want clear water, because this thing was blurry before I had any of these animals in here, and within less than a day it cleared up. And that was after I washed the gravel, I think 6 different times. I washed this gravel because this gravel, this is only half of the bag of gravel I bought. And I recommend, if you're gonna buy gravel, who cares on what the color is, but if you're buying gravel for any kind of aquarium, I know I have, the regular gravel you'd get for an aquatic pet, but I honestly wish I never did that, and I wish I was smarter when I built those aquariums than when I made this pond. Because this right here is a $2.47 bag of gravel. However, this bag of gravel, which this blows my mind, this gravel, this is a 5-pound bag of gravel that is in here that fills barely a 10-gallon tank for $5. And this bag of gravel, 5 pounds of it, filled those 3 little tanks, $5. When I easily could have bought one giant ass bag of gravel for $2.47 and filled probably all of these tanks. And no, I'm not filling that tank, because that is, all these fish in this tank are going in this tank, but that's in another video. So, back to the mini pond. This is a 5 to 15 gallon filter, Aquatech. It's a Walmart brand. It's pretty cheap. I will be getting another filter in this one just so it's a really good cycled, pond. And then I have a 50-watt heater that I can change. It's fully submersible. And right now the water is at around 78 to 80 degrees. The thermometer is right here. Let me see if it focuses. So almost 80, not quite. But the water is at a good temp. I probably will lower the temp once I get the heat bulb, which is why this isn't finished. But I am getting that tomorrow. So in the video that you see after this one, you will see that there is a heat lamp. I know I have this little thing, and yeah, it is pretty hot, but this is going away for a different project on one of those tanks. So anyway, back to the mini pond. This bag of gravel, $2.47. These bricks, normally the hide under it, so that hide under it, which is right there, that cost me like $14. If I was smarter, got that brick and just wanted to make a hide, get like 3 of those bricks and get some Pocky, which is like this sticky, really sticky putty that hardens up like, I forget what it's called, cement. I had a brain fart. But cement, and you stick all that together, you can make a hide for probably $8. And these 2 bricks, 47 cents a piece, and that red brick in there was, I believe, 84 cents. So yeah, that's like $2 right there for an easy hide. And makes easy for a good basking spot for turtles, which are right there, and well, they're both over here. It's hard to see. One's there, and then one is crawling under the plant there. They really like these little plants, which I really like them to enjoy. But all the animals in here, there are 2 yellow belly slider turtles, babies of course, and then 7 different kinds of goldfish, and 1 like regular crawfish, which you'll probably never see unless I took it out in a separate video. But I am planning to add, I think, 3 more crawfish, and then I'm not adding anything more to this pond. But the plants I did get, this plant right here, I'd recommend if you want just a big plant that covers some surface area for cheap. This is about, I think, almost $3 at Walmart. You can get a couple of those, and instead of having all these plants, or you can get a bag of plants at probably just a local pet store, not one of the high-end pet stores that everybody knows of. You can probably get a bag of 6 plants for like $6, which is, it's not a great deal, but it is a pretty good deal. And then once again, I have the 2 filters. It's a 40-gallon sponge filter, so obviously that's plenty for this. And then a 5 to 15-gallon, which is a little bit smaller than what I want for this, but it will do fine. Then I have a 50-watt heater, which is plenty good for this size. If I went bigger, I would need a bigger one. Again, this little thing, sponge filter, is up on this little air pump that ran me about $6 at Walmart. So yeah, that was also cheap. This little light for everything was about $7 as well, and it lights up pretty much everything. But once I have the basket bulb, this will be going away. So yeah. Anyway, this is my little 20-gallon pond. I have a couple of albino goldfish, and then I have the regular orange one, and then I have this really cool one back here. It's the biggest in the tank. But also the goldfish like to hide in that little hole, but that is also where the crawfish is, and it is always hiding in there. That's why I'm saying you will never see it, probably ever. However, I do know he comes out at night to scavenger for food, because I do drop these little hermit crab pellets in there, and they do sink to the bottom. And sometimes the goldfish get them, but they don't always get everything, so that's how he eats, or she. I don't know, I don't care, because I don't plan on breeding crawfish. So anyway, guys, this is my 20-gallon pond, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This will be updated in the near future, and I hope to do another video on it. So without further ado, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and this is Exotic Keeper. Peace. I'm out, guys.